Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Went for elevation!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Bergkamp.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been this time, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Law clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Interesting ball. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Now it's Shevchenko. He's gone forward. David Villa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he'll shoot here! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Approaching the half-hour mark. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shevchenko. Dinks one through. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Belts one. Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are in front. And the goal still quivers with the sheer ferocity of the strike.
That's a great hit, but you've got to question why the defence didn't do a better job in trying to close it down.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And no, that was never going to make it. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Alisson.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Costa Curta. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. David Villa. And he's only too happy to take that back.
The attendance for this match
Law.
was 71,649.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very...
Backhand! And Shevchenko! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Petit gathers from the goal kick. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Dennis Law, number 17, Bergkamp.
Haaland, and he's there to retrieve it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Petit.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defence.
And the shot! There's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Zaire Emery spots it and intercepts. And it's Nakata. Nakata showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Belletti. He is through here. Oh, well played.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shevchenko, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Danger averted for now. And the volley. There was plenty of power on that. And here's Haaland. Nakaf, great hit! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, it is one of those days in football that rarely disappoints, the intertwining plots and subplots which mess with our heads. One of the most dreaded days, of course, the fight against relegation, and it all rests on the outcome of 90 minutes of football to which we are all about to bear witness. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support. Bergkamp! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
That has been cut short. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Cannavaro. Still goalless. Law. Now it's Bergkamp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
De Bruyne. And he was alert to it. Bellingham. Law. He can run onto that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Law, and the flag has... Law! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Law looking sharp there. Well read, nice interception. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread neatly. Messi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neymar. He steps in and looks for the finish. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Mbappe! And claimed it back swiftly. Serginho. Mbappe. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Bergkamp clears it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal has it in a wide position. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
649.
Keeper's ball. Caught offside that time. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. Belletti. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. He could be in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He has found the way through. De Bruyne could try cutting inside here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, good balls. He's got the shot away! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bergkamp.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's let fly. And that is wildly off target. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that's been won straight back. And that is as far as it goes. And so the lowest point, relegation. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bellingham. Law in acres of space out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He gets big, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in, and they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rivaldo. Costa Curta. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely worked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's a chance. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Short changes him with that pass. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He's got the shot away! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game it's... Oh no, this does not look good! Rivaldo. Bellingham. Fires from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And here's Shevchenko. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. Petit proves too strong. Foden. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it.
He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Rivaldo. Shevchenko. He's got the shot away! Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Oh, what has happened here? Petit. Bellingham. It's a good run down the right. He is through here. Van Dijk gets it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Messi. Petit. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In to stop it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
It's Rivaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Dinks one through. No luck with that dink over the top. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, again there's no way through. Played back in. Son Heung-min. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Law. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's found a way past. Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well cleared. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Decent hit! Yes! Do not write them off! Back they come! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
Has a go! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the finish! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Can he get it through? He's through, it's one on Shevchenko! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's gone loose. No way through. Law. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way through. Donnarumma catches it safely. Belletti. Bellingham. Petit. And we're done. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen. Barcelona, definitely a team that seems upwardly mobile. Their exploits so far this season have granted them the chance to prove just that, and with plenty of games left. This is a test that they ought to pass with flying colours, but, of course, their opponents have ambitions of their own. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Can he put it away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Balten gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Van Balten promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that pass isn't the best. This might spell shapes to shoot! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Santos have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
great chance! Oh, it's there! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cannavaro gets it clear. Pedri. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. Petit. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Santos have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
3 minutes at a time.
Now the finish! Big moment! Massive goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right...
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Pass is just off target. Van Balten. Petit. And it's Belletti. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Petit. Bellingham. Belletti. Kusanov.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Bellingham. Petit. Bellingham. Rivaldo. Belletti. Rodri. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. And it's Belletti. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that's an excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona trailing, but still very much in the hunt for their promotion dream.
It's great to see that there's still plenty of fighting spirit in them, but you might need a bit more than that just now.
Law. Belletti. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided... Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Now it's Griezmann. Law. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Back into the middle. Barcelona have reclaimed. It's Bergkamp! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neymar! And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. And claimed it back swiftly. And that is a little undercooked. They're back in possession and ready to go again. No goals as yet. And that's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Big header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bergkamp. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Van Dijk is there to clear. Palmeiras have got it back and they'll have another go. Tries to get it clear. It is a corner, good chance. So, third corner of the game. Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Van Balten cuts it out. Great ball, and Batistuta! That's another chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
And he's gone looking for safety. And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Griezmann.
1 minute at a time.
And now they can clear their lines. And he can clear it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here.
Oh, terrible pass. And they're quick to get it back. Belletti. Law is sharing after that one. The less said about that pass, the better. Deftly away. Griezmann. Played back in. And that's an errant pass. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, there's the clearance. Quality ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Corner number 4 coming up here. Costa Curta. He's having a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Palmeiras appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's
Oh, they could be caught out here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
The attendance for this match was
Well, they've got it again.
71,898.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he thumps it clear. Belletti. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. And reclaimed it in a trice. Koundé. And here's Messi. Now it's Ribéry. Cannavaro. Griezmann. Oh, he's onto this. He's... Law! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish of true class! And at last the deadlock is broken. Now can they dare to dream?
Oh, what a psychological boost. I don't think you can underestimate the change in psyche in both sides now. Even the smallest of changes in body languages, and players can pick up on that.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chooses to go. There's the shot! No mistake! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, and Batistuta! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing royalty, I think what's more appropriate is godlike.
Yeah, the name itself strikes fear into the heart of opponents.
What a player.
Law, he's going for goal! Neymar! And he's there to belt it away. And he thumps it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Cannavaro does well to get it back. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Great ball if he can get... Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Schneider. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Over to the left. Serginho. Cannavaro. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
And he's let fly! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Petit. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta! That is simply breathtaking!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This match was 71
Always onto this.
150.
Law! Law! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Corner number 2 then. Belletti. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Belletti knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Now it's De Jong. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
There's the shot! Batistuta gets flagged offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Petit. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Fiddles it through. Oh, it's come loose. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mendes cuts it out. Mendes is there to clear.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Schneider. Number 21, Dennis Law.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Number 13, Griezmann. Coming on the
Diogo
field,
Costa deals with it effortlessly.
Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 24,
He's through here.
Erling Haaland. Number 7, Shevchenko.
No, that's been intercepted.
Number 3, Franz
That has been
Beckenbauer.
cut short.
Number 23, Beckham. Substitutions
Nakata! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
4 added
Well
minutes
timed,
have been
excellent
indicated.
interception. 4 added minutes on the board. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. But fires from distance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have...
Decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Law actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. A spectacular effort! It's off target and by quite a way.
Costa Curta knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And he's managed to gift it back. Law. Beckham. Davids gets across to intercept that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Law. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Pedri. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Petit. That's a nicely measured pass. Caught offside that time. Now it's Batistuta. And they're quick to press. Now it's Mbappe. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Has a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the best.
Mbappe! That's really well cleared. Petit. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Van Basten. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball has bounced loose now. Belletti. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And Guti! Neymar. Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that was very necessary. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Always onto this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pedri. And it's Guti. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well read, nice interception. Pedri.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
He's got the shot away! And it's in! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 club. Terrible error, duly punished. Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited.
Guti! A real chance and a real let-off. Belletti. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out.
India need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Aldair cuts out the pass. He'll try from distance. Oh. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically,